going on today, Street Shoes family? Today I'm gonna be talking to y'all about my SRT 392, 5 reasons why I hate it and 5 reasons why I really love it. Today I'm gonna be going over the mods, my favorite mods, my least favorite mods, what's worth the money and what's not. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully you learned something. If you are in the market to buy the car, this would be a make or break for you, so stay tuned. This right here is my 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT 392. Alright, reason number 1. The first reason why I hate my SRT 392 is all the negative connotation that comes with owning an SRT in general. When people see you in any kind of SRT and you look the way I do, or you just look young and delinquent like I do, people think one of two things. They think, first, number one, they think you stole it. Number two, they think you scamming to get it, which is just as equally as bad, right? I'm not one to point fingers or judge people for getting things how they get things, because I just have a different way of looking at things. But I do have to say, it really bothers me when it comes to owning a car, because it's really hit and miss. A lot of people look at you like you stole the vehicle when you get out of the car, and you look like I do. Or people say, nice car, really nice car, I like it, it's badass. But for me, in my experience, I've had a lot of people come up to me and ask me, how did I get possession of it, because they know I didn't work for it. And that's just something that comes with owning an SRT and looking young. Now me, I've been busting my ass for the past 10 years just to get this car. Like when they first revealed it at the auto show years before it even came out in 2015, I knew I wanted this car. I knew I really wanted this car. So that's reason number 1. All right, now we're carrying on to reason number 2 why I hate my SRT 392. As you can see, this is a true SRT 392, but as you can see, I have very little performance mods on here. Oil catch can, JLT Series 2 coating intake. Other than that, it's stock. I haven't done anything extra to it performance wise. But that's because the modability for the 392s in general is just the price you pay to mod it is just not worth the gains. And on top of that, these engines just do not handle boost well. So supercharger, turbo. In order to do that, you pretty much got to tear the engine apart and forge all the internals just to be able to run boost. Reason number 3 why I hate my SRT 392 is maybe it's just a little guy in me, but the car feels so damn heavy. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty quick. It's super quick for a 4,400 pound car. 4,400 pounds is what Dodge rated it at curb weight. But it's such a heavy car, and you could just feel the heaviness. Now, granted, when you get on the gas, it's got a lot of torque to make it, to compensate for that. Top speed in this thing is 172. I believe I haven't gone that fast. I've only gone up to 168. So, 4 miles per hour off. Yeah, that's nuts. But it's one of those things that's just to each his own. I prefer a lighter car, something like Porsche 911, which I ain't got the funds for that yet. That's reason number 3 on why I hate my SRT 392. Alright, and reason number 4 on why I hate my SRT 392. People steal these cars so damn much, I barely want to take it out of the garage. People my color go out, steal these things, take them to Detroit, take them to Chicago, strip them down, and then they go and steal another one. I'm so afraid that one day I'm gonna come outside from either taking my girl out to eat, or taking my daughter to the movies, or just parking the car anywhere. I'm afraid I'm gonna come outside, I'm gonna see glass, and my whole damn car is gonna be gone. Something that I worked super hard for, got my credit right for, got my money right for. Somebody just comes and take it, and it doesn't take long. It's people who get in these cars in 30 seconds or less and be gone, and you'll never see this car again. It almost defeats the purpose of even having a car, because what's the point of having a car if you can't even enjoy it? You know what I mean? So that's that. Now, the 5th and final reason on why I hate my SRT 392 is because it's so common. Before I even got this car, you know, this was my dream. This was one of my dream cars. It's a popular car to have. A lot of the people just get these cars just to get them, and they give people like me who really enjoy these vehicles a really bad reputation. That's the fifth reason why I hate my SRT 392. Now let's start getting into the good things. Let's start getting positive. Let me show you the mods on my SRT 392. All right, and now the first reason why I love my SRT 392 is because, I mean, just look at it. It's a really beautiful looking car. I got a really cool paint job on this thing. Phantom pearl is what they call it, so it's black with metallic flakes. Overall, just the body design, I love how modern it looks, yet it still looks like that classic muscle. And that's, I've always loved muscle cars. I've always loved muscle cars since I was younger. So to be able to have something that's modern and still give off that muscle feel is just it's a once in a lifetime thing for me. But yeah, I mean, just look at the car. I mean, it's so slick, so slick. It's got a really nice and unique design. Apart from the Camaro and the Mustang. Now, I'm not saying that those cars are ugly or anything like that. So, for fanboys, hop off, stay off the bike, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, just this design. When you see a Challenger, you know exactly what it is. You know exactly what it is. You know, if you see anything like an Infinity or an Altima, sometimes you just gotta squint and look at it. But the Challenger just has its own unique look, and that's what I love about my SRT 392. All right, and the second reason why I love my SRT 392 is because, hold on, this right here is a true SRT. All right, now I'm not gonna sit up here and say that the Scat Pack is not a true SRT, but you know where I'm going with this. This is the actual SRT 392, which means it came with everything that a Hellcat has, which is adaptive suspension and all that hoopla, heated and cooled steering wheel, heated and cooled seats. It's got track mode, sport mode, and street mode. Launch control, which I'm sure you know the Scat Pack has most of that, but this thing is literally a Hellcat without the supercharger. I have the 6-piston calipers in the front, Brembo brakes in the front, and I also have I believe it's 2 in the rear. So this is a true SRT 392. If you run the VIN number, it's going to come up as SRT 392. The reason why I love this is because it came with, like I said, all the Hellcat features, just no supercharger. And these things itself are rare. Is a Scat Pack rare? Not really. These things, they only made this model, right? Of course, they had SRT 392s before this, which started in, I believe, 2011, 2012. But the 8-speed SRT 392s, they only made these from year 2015 to 2018. So when I see a SRT 392, a true SRT 392, not a Scat Pack with SRT badges on it, when I see a true SRT 392, I just show a lot of appreciation because there's not many of these left. I mean, of course, you go on Car Gurus and buy one, but seeing these rolling around is just very rare. So that's the second reason. Third reason why I love my SRT 392 is, of course, the interior is very roomy. It still has that sporty look, that sporty feel, but it's very roomy, very comfortable. Now, I'm not a big guy, so that may be the reason why I am so comfortable in the car. I'm only 5'6", maybe 115 pounds. So you can pretty much imagine I'm a little guy. Of course, some add-ons here. This didn't come with the car. Red seatbelts did come with the car, and I've been hearing from a lot of SRT guys out there that they didn't know that these cars came with the red seatbelts. So of course, the interior, I've done, you know, little mods here and there, such as the carbon fiber steering wheel, which I just put this on like maybe 3 weeks ago. One of my favorite, actually my favorite interior mod so far. So that's reason number 3 on why I love my SRT 392. Now, the next reason I'm going to give you guys, it did not come with the car. It did not come with the car. I repeat, it did not come with the car. So don't be going out there looking for SRT 392s with big ass rims on them, because these I bought myself. Okay. The fourth reason is because of my rims. My rims. These things are amazing. Want to lie, sometimes I go back and forth on whether they are too big for the car or just right. I know it's kind of difficult to pull this off with a smaller car such as the Mustang or the Camaro, but in my opinion, I think they fit just right. The wheel well is big enough without, to put 22s on here without cutting. So these are 22s Ferrata FR4s with the machine silver face and the chrome lip. I was super excited when I got them early this year, and they just complement the car so well. I know a lot of people like to do the black on black, and I roll black on black with the stock SRT wheels, but I just wanted to be a little bit different and try something new. And I can't say that I am disappointed with how it looks. Of course, I did have to put lowering springs because the car does come with a monster truck height at first. So I put ibach pro kits on here, red lowering springs, and it's got a really decent fitment. As you can see, this one sits the front sits a little bit lower, and I believe that's just because the engine and all of that, all the weight is in the front. So I think it's just super nice. I love the way it looks. Love that chrome looking at night, and at nighttime it looks super super crazy. So gives it a real classy but modern look. Love these rims. All right, and the next reason why I love my SRT 392 is because of the paint job. I mean, the flakes in here is crazy. Quick story time. When I went to go pick this car up, I thought it was just all black, and then when they drove the car out to the lot, I was sitting at the desk and the sun was shining. It was just like this. It was literally just like this. But as you can imagine, it was outside, so that's the paint just started sparkling, and I instantly fell in love with the car. I came outside to look at it. I couldn't believe that the car was finally mine, because like I said, I've been wanting this car for a very very long time, and just the speckles is just something I still can't get over. It draws a lot of attention when I'm at car shows. They love the speckles. So um I love, if they like it, I love it. So um man, it's just the only thing is that's so difficult. It's so hard to keep this car clean because it's black. But when it's clean, as you can see, like, it's a little dirty right there. But when it's clean, oh my lord, it draws so much attention. It's got such a pretty color. Like, look, you can see right there. It's a little dirty right now, but you can still see those sparkles. Oh my god, amazing, amazing. I try to keep it clean as much as I can, but it's so difficult to do when you got a garage that's just full of dust all the time. So now, the fifth and final reason of why I love my SRT 392 is because it's such a fun car to drive, right? I really don't care. Here's my thing. I've never been the kind of guy who seeks out for validation for my achievements, right? A lot of people get these cars just because they want people to say or think that they are fast, right? Me, I don't give a damn. I worked hard for this. This is the car that I wanted. No matter what, there's always going to be somebody in the world that's faster than you, no matter what. So it's best to just get the car, enjoy it. I I feel extremely passionate about this car. Some days I do get discouraged and want to trade it in to go get like a Beamer or something like that. But other days I just admire the car. Sometimes I even go to the garage and just stare at it. But um, it's pretty much a garage queen. I drive it on the weekends. I got a busted up ass 300 that I just drive all the time when I'm at back and forth in between work. Didn't really want to put the miles on this car. Um, But the car is just super fun to drive, especially when you're in track mode, because you can just feel all that torque every time you hit the gas and every time the transmission shifts. Especially from that 2 to 3, you can feel every foot-pound of torque that was crafted into this car, and it just makes it a blast to drive. Even using a paddle shift it's amazing. It's an amazing thing to experience. So um, long story short, I that is the reason why I love this car. I love everything about it. The handling, they say it's a straight line car. It can take some corners, and I'm saying this from experience. Saying this from experience. Not saying I'm out here driving reckless, but I did get the car to have fun. So um it can take corners. Don't let people sit up here and say, "Oh, Shelby and Camaro are the only cars that can take corners," because this thing can take corners too. Does it take corners as well as those two? Probably not, but it can take corners. It's just a very fun car to drive. Um, from stock, it sounds really good. I did a muffler delete and a resonator delete with quad tips, so it does sound pretty good, but it could be better. And if in the future, sometime near future, I want to get a full cat back exhaust. I'm thinking MBRP. If anybody who's watching this video, if you have an MBRP exhaust and care to comment and give me some feedback on whether I should get it or not, please drop that in the comments below. That was 5 things why I hate about my SRT, and 5 things I really love about my SRT 392. Hopefully, I answered some questions for you guys, and be sure to hit that notification bell if you are subscribed. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe, like, comment, share, and please stay tuned for the next videos that are waiting to come, because I got some crazy events coming up. Um, the summer is closing out, fall is rolling in, and they still got a lot more car events to participate in, and I can't wait to participate in those events and meet so many great guys with new builds and all that hoopla. So thank you again for tuning in to Street Shoots family. Hopefully, if I see your build on the street, I'll be able to record it, put it all on the channel for everybody else to root for you. So, and I will see you in the next video. So I'm about to brawl up out of this parking lot before they try to call 12 on me. Peace.